Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're watching episode 12 of Lucianaga. Only one quick point I have to make today, folks, for this intro, and it's the fact that I wanted, in the moment, last episode, I wanted Mal to ditch and abandon Saffron in the gun room after Mal already deposited said gun into the trash chute, per the plan, and Saffron and Darren were still having their squabble. I'm like, Mal, just leave, just leave, the door's right there. But you all made a great point. If we were to have done that, what would be stopping Saffron to give away the plan to Darren, because she knows exactly where the drop is and whatnot. They probably, they should have kept the drop location away from her in whatever canyon that Wash mentioned. That would have been something good to keep from her, because they already kept part of the plan from her as far as how Kaylee was going to reprogram the dumpster ship, the trash ship. So just a thought that popped in. But yeah, that's, and another point to add on to all of that you all made, Mal had his contingency plan in Anara. So I get it. That's all I have for you today, everyone. I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for always supporting me. If you'd like to join them and gain access to full-length reactions early, you can find a link down in the description below. I'm going to take this time for this part of the video to be a little more descriptive of what you get with my Patreon, because not only am I putting full-length reactions of Firefly over there, of course, I'm putting full-length reactions of The Expanse. And some of you know this if you've been with me from the beginning of this channel, but a lot of you might not. I did season 1 and 2 on YouTube of The Expanse on YouTube, but for various reasons I couldn't continue doing that, but I have continued the full-length reactions on Patreon, and I'm up to, I just put out episode 5 of season 4. So there's all those episodes there just for a measly $5 if you want to blow through them. And I always mention there's a dirt cheap $1 a month tier, which is just there for supporting me, but it also gives you access to my Patreon exclusive videos. I have a lot of little videos I like to put up there. There's a high variety of what they contain: book reviews, musings on life, a little background stuff on how I do what I do to make this channel. So you get that just for $1. And if you comment on my edited videos that I also put on Patreon, every time I put the edited video on YouTube, I also put it right away on Patreon. If you comment on those, you are guaranteed to get a response from yours truly. I can't respond to every YouTube comment under the sun. I do try to get to a lot, but usually my comments are pretty short. I will respond as extensively as I need to based on your comments on my edited videos on Patreon. And once again, that is just at the $1 a month tier. If you're watching this on YouTube and you are not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. It helps out the channel so much. I know you hear that from every direction, but it's so much more true for such a small channel as mine. Also, please leave a like, leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it as well. So without further ado, let's get into episode 12 of Firefly. Look at this ship that they're on. Wow. Crazy shape. That's a station. That's not a ship. Got some carnival vibes. Okay. I love these two together.
It's a cow fetus.
All right. Is this like a display of,
an awful lot of limbs.
It's mutated.
Freak show kind of things? Come on in. Look at the bearded lady and this or that.
And I'm out 12 bits.
Yep.
I really know how to show a girl a disgusting time.
Poor little thing, never even saw the light of day. Now it's in show business.
That is kind of sad.
You managed to find the bright side of every single thing.
Also, we've got this booth to ourselves for 5 whole minutes.
We're not alone, remember?
Oh, he's not gonna squawk.
Come on, Simon.
Tell me more good stuff about me.
Okay.
Well, you're kind of a genius when it comes to machines. And your eyes are...
Eyes, good.
Yeah,
Eyes are good.
Yeah.
Don't fuck this up.
And,
They're
I don't know
beautiful.
how to,
They're utterly beautiful. Mesmerizing. I get lost in them. I can help you out, Simon. I got a million of them.
Every other girl I know is either married, professional, or closely related to me, so
Oh, no.
you're more or less, you're literally the only girl in the world.
That's a hell of a thing to say.
I was joking.
Fudge.
Oh, no, I get it. I do. Back on Osiris, you probably had nurses and debutantes crawling all over you, but down here at the bottom of the barrel, it's just...
Oh, Simon.
I'm glad I rated higher than Dead Bessie here.
Oh, no. Oh, God. You done fucked up.
Oh my God, it's grotesque. Oh, and there's something in a jar.
That's so disappointing. Oh, and oh, gosh, I kind of missed that joke, but that was funny.
This priceless artifact, the biggest score of my unseemly career, and no one will touch it.
Oh, the gun?
Philosophers
Oh,
universally know.
okay.
Fencing it is like fencing the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa is such bullshit. The reason it got famous is such a bullshit story. Go look it up.
Malcolm, an old friend's face is a bomb in this age.
Raise your wave, you holding some post for me?
Yeah, got yourself quite a haul.
So this is going to be a central hub of some sort. They got post here?
Packages for me?
Don't know yet.
River.
My food is problematic.
This one's addressed to you and Zoe, Mal.
The bunk cake?
Do aliens live among us? Yeah. One of them's a doctor.
My dear boy, I hope you are well, and that you get this soon in your travels.
Did you order any equipment?
So he can
For
read.
the credits,
Can read.
I made you the enclosed. Ooh.
Let's hope we get some funny hats, too.
Sarcophagus? Kind of new age sarcophagus? I was kind of thinking that. Let's see. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Is this the message?
What'd y'all order a dead guy for?
I bet he ain't dead. Whoa! What's happening here? It's gotta be a... Okay. Figured it was a flashback. I assume this is the same war that the Battle of the Valley of Serenity was fought. I assume, yeah, this is the guy in the crate. Oh, Buddha statue. That's sad they're doing it in this temple. Don't take your helmet off. Kinda looks like Paul Rudd a little bit. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, how can you even for a second think about eating right now? You're in a war zone. Is that is Zoe, okay.
Thanks.
Alright.
I don't think they covered that in basic.
Well, at least they covered dropping your weapon so you can eat beans and get yourself shot.
Yeah, I got a badge in that.
First rule of battle, little one. Don't ever let them know where you are.
I feel like the enemies are coming from the other direction before, but okay.
Of course, there are other schools of thought.
They don't like it when you shoot at them. I worked that out myself. Tracy, ain't you dead yet?
Through no fault of my own.
Tracy.
I really wanted your beans.
I don't want to die here. Forgive me saying, this rock ain't worth it.
Everybody dies, Tracy. Someone's carrying a bullet for you right now, doesn't even know it. The trick is, die of old age before it finds you.
Who's the lieutenant? He should be able to take it.
It's glorious.
What happened? Something fall on his leg or some of the rubble?
You gotta run.
Shit. Wow. That's a roller.
I got nothing. But it's definitely Tracy.
Okay, it's Tracy.
Now, you gotta get this thing out of my station.
Well, who sent it?
I don't know, there's no return.
How long has it been here?
Probably
That's why I waved you. This can't stay here.
Probably
Don't
shouldn't
smell.
No, indecently preserved.
take in a crate that has no return address, something that big. I get small things, fine, but big old crate?
What's going on? Did we get something fun?
You are such a boo.
I agree with River. Saw the scope of the station with how small Serenity looked right there.
If you want me to do a proper autopsy.
Cut him up?
Not just yet, thank you,
Oh
Doctor.
yeah, I mean, well, that autopsy seems like a logical thing to do. Here's the message.
This is a message for Zoe and for Malcolm Reynolds, falling in with untrustworthy folk. All that matters is I expect to be shuffled off. and you two are the only people I trust to get me where I'm going. I'd like my body to be with my folks on St. Albans. My mom and dad, well, they deserve to know I died. We went to the war never looking to come back, but it's the real world I couldn't survive. You two carried me through that war. And now I need you to carry me just a little bit further. When you can't run anymore, you crawl, and when you can't do that, well, yeah, you know the rest. Thanks, both of you.
Wash? St. Albans ain't but a 2-day ride. We burn out enough.
Okay. That was definitely my question right there. I'm not kidding about that. It's like, was Wash walking away because he's like, that's too far, or just the opposite? Okay. Anara understands. Good for you, girl. Yeah, I guess how he died isn't so important to the story or to his request.
Can I help you?
Where's my body?
I don't know.
The dead guy, he got shipped here.
I never saw a body.
This guy's dead.
But wait, there was a crate big enough for one. I mean, I did hand that over just a little while ago.
Malcolm Reynolds. Where do you suppose he's off to?
He captains a Firefly. You should be able to capture him if you leave now.
Skunk, light him on fire.
No, I told you.
I would start just running.
What do you know?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Warn Captain Reynolds that we're coming, and you'll wish that we burned you. Dogma?
Okay. Alright. Alright. Just scaring him. So he said especially dead humans is illegal. I'd like to think especially live humans through the post is even worse.
I'd like my body to be with my folks on St. Albans. They deserve to know I died. You know, it's funny. It's the real world I couldn't survive.
I agree with that right now, Simon. Not the time.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, River, that might not be the best place.
Very comfortable.
That's weird. It's really weird.
How could he possibly?
Oh, well, Colonel was dead drunk. 3 hours pissing on about the enlisted men. They're scum. They're not fighters, and then he passed right out.
So, Tracy just nipped him right off his face.
I mean, in all my life, I will never love a woman the way this officer loved that lip ferret.
Big, walrusy thing, all waxed up.
Did he find out?
So he calls together all the platoons. Oh, he's eyeballing all the men, something fierce. Not a word. He comes up to Tracy, and Tracy's wearing the Goran thing on his face.
That's pretty good.
He glued it on.
That's pretty good.
Staring the old man down, wearing his own damn mustache.
Well, the colonel must have said something.
Whoa. Oh, that actually scared me. That was good timing. Holy crap.
They're behind us, fired over the port bow.
This is Lieutenant Womack of Allied Enforcement. You are in possession of stolen goods and are ordered to cut thrust and prepare for docking.
This is Captain Reynolds. I think there's been a mistake.
There's been a lot of mistakes, Captain. The latest of which is you taking that crate.
It's not the gun.
I think twice about playing games with me there, mister.
I got deliveries to make, officer, so you just lock onto my trajectory, and I'll take a look here, see if anything matches your description.
I don't get this. They're after Tracy?
Is there something else in that box?
Okay. I didn't think of that, actually. Nothing. Pockets, okay.
Right. Empty.
Well, they want this body for something, and I'm guessing it ain't a proper burial. Well, Doctor, guess you are doing an autopsy.
Something inside. Oh, that's horrible.
In there?
Using corpses for smuggling is a time-honored, repulsive custom.
He's been open before.
How's that?
It's good work. Scar's nearly invisible, but...
This show. I was like, no, okay, he's definitely dead. And oh my god.
That's enough!
Hey there, Zoe.
Private?
You got a lot of explaining to do.
Yes, sir.
Was it Bifidin? The drug you took to make it appear as though you were dead.
Guy who sold it to me said I'd be under a week or so.
You want to explain to me exactly why you got yourself all corpsified and mailed to me? What are you running from?
Run to, not from.
I think it's running
Just
from.
wanted to get home, that's all.
Bullshit.
That's all I ever wanted. Except there's them that take exception to that. To me leaving while I was in possession of their property.
Captain, I don't mean to. We may have a medical emergency here. This man appears to be in cardiac arrest.
What? Tracy, you having a heart attack? You don't look like he's having a heart attack.
No, it doesn't.
Don't pay any attention to your machines, Doc. They'll fib to you. Heart's just fine. Better than fine. Just runs a little hotter than usual, that's all.
My God.
What's going on?
It's not just the heart muscle, it's everything.
All the moving parts.
Is something magnetic, like screwing
That's
up
what I took, Mel.
the machines?
That's what they want back. Thank you.
So your innards ain't your innards?
They got scooped out. Replaced every bit.
Wow.
What'd you want to go and do that for?
For the money. They're paying me to transport what they stuck in.
You're smuggling human organs?
They're grown in a lab. The only way they can move them is in a person. Not sure why.
Because the technology's not ready. Blasphemies are unapproved.
This is
Likely
crazy.
unstable.
They were to open me up, take out the goods, and put my own workings back.
So what happened?
A better offer. Another buyer was willing to go 3 times the going rate. It's enough so I could get my folks off that rock they've been forced to live on. Set them up someplace better.
But your better offer went south.
The folks I was working for must have got wind of what I had planned. I knew they'd never stop looking for me so long as I was alive. Thought my chances would be better if I weren't.
So you died and figured they'd stop looking for you.
Thinking that like the organs would have died with them and they would be useless, I guess.
I think maybe you figured wrong.
Guess these guys must never believed that he was dead. Whoa.
I think they're about done being stalked and... Ow!
Oh yeah.
Mel, your dead army buddy's on the bridge.
He ain't dead.
Bring up the terrain specs. Kaylee, get him out of here and strap in. You go on down below. We'll handle this. Well, we're just seeing some technical difficulties, officer.
Not interested, Captain. I stepped over a lot of bodies to get to that one you got in your hold.
Sarge.
The captain ordered you off the bridge.
We'd love to let you boys dock, but that last pop you gave us knocked out our 4 couples, so we're gonna have to park it if you want the tour.
All right, Captain, we can do this on the ground just as easy.
Think you can do it? Watch me.
Surprised the guy bought that if it's
Attention crew,
not
this is
true.
the captain. Sit down and hang on to something.
Okay, what's Mal got up his sleeve? Let's strap in.
You okay? Your pilot's pretty wild.
Oh, I can thread a needle with this bird. He's the best.
It's good to know.
He's married to Zoe.
So we got married. Yeah, next you'll be telling me she smiles. Has emotions.
She must have been such a stone-cold Zhang Sasha during the war.
Cool landscape. I love the snowy landscape.
Only no air to this ice cube.
It's a little strange. There's a fence station right here, but our friends haven't made a transmission since they broke Atma.
Woo!
Sorry to drag y'all into this.
You really should be. It was kind of a
Pretty much our business.
douchey thing to do.
Still, if you got put in a bad spot at all, Kaylee,
Well, of course they
I'd be real
did.
unhappy.
It was a huge risk that they would.
Get ready
Idiot.
for hard burn. They'd be crazy to follow us in here.
In where? Woo! Canyons, let's go. Some like DuckTales shit going on through the canyons. Nobody strapped down.
They're not behind us anymore.
They're gonna be in front or above. Wow.
Okay.
You got it, Wash. You got it, baby.
This kind of flying really wakes up a guy. A wake helps.
Okay. Okay.
Shut down the main power. They might not read our auxiliary under all this.
What was that?
Sounds like full-yield mag drops.
They trying to bring down the mountain on top of you? The cave on top of you? This is crazy.
Direct hit above us, ship's electrics will be fried. We'll have to climb out.
Yeah, or get dug out.
Right.
Captain, there is another way.
Captain said to stay put.
I just want to see what's happening. And it's only a matter of time before they find us, what's left of us. Let's not wait for that to happen.
What are you saying, preacher?
Give ourselves up.
It's our only choice.
We let these men board, we're taking an awful chance. These boys ain't playing, preacher.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, great. He had to overhear that, of course.
That tears it. I'm with the preacher. I ain't getting snowed in permanent on account of some jackass kid.
It's the only option, Captain.
Wash, call the cops. Tell them we give up.
No, thank you.
Tracy, what are you doing?
I said no. Those bastards up there ain't wanting to yank out this million credit meat and leave me bleeding. All right, we need to power up. We need to run now.
Put that thing down, boy. You have no idea.
Oh, shut it, Shepard.
Wash called the cops.
But I'll kill him. I'll put a hole right through him.
You mailed your ugly business to Zoe and me, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to hell before I watch you turn and bite us for the favor. Wash, call them up. Tell them we'll meet them topside.
No, thank you. No! You shot me.
Damn right.
Is that gonna hurt him?
That's enough shooting.
Wash?
Ow! Everybody calm down.
Oh, he got scraped.
Kaylee, get out of there!
Oh no.
Good rabbit, Mel!
You're really bleeding.
Yep, they shot me.
Yeah, does he not feel it? I guess not. Well, I don't know.
You won't let them do that, will you, Kaylee? Because, you know, I think you and I really had a moment back there.
I ain't going anywhere with you.
Nobody's going anywhere, Private.
Whoa, Captain, what is going on?
Don't make me.
As far as I can see, no one's made you do anything. You brought this on yourself. Then you panicked. Put the whole mess down on all of us.
That ain't what happened.
Oh, yes, that's what happened. Started to think that trail of bodies Womack was talking about. I'm thinking some of that trail was left by you.
And you ain't left a trail of bodies. Work you do.
We're bodies of people helping me out.
And you're helping out lots. Because I needed a chest wound.
That can be seen, too.
Do you think I'm stupid?
In every way possible.
Do you know why I picked you and Zoe? Because you're saps.
Oh, that's gonna help Tracy.
Yo, what are you now? What are we now, Mal?
Kaylee can just give him an elbow and grab. It's not Kaylee's style. I get it.
You hear that quiet? Means the call's already been made.
That call means you just murdered me.
You kind of deserve it. Nice coordination there.
Oh,
Yeah, and you know, Jane took a risk there too.
Murdered yourself. I just carried the bullet a while.
Now some of the organs are going to be messed up and not as valuable to these dudes, right? Yeah.
Oh, Mac. I think I broke your junk.
Little problem during shipping.
Don't think I have to tell you folk the kind of trouble you're in. Wetware smuggling. I'm sure the search of this ship will come up with another few felonies.
Like, why wasn't he?
You won't be searching the ship.
Yeah. Why wasn't he
That's
like
so? It
contacting
is.
that federal?
You won't be taking us in, nor the boy who's dying up there.
He's not a real cop, maybe.
Why is it you didn't call in for backup?
Yeah.
There's a Fed station
The station.
80 miles from where you're standing. Since you're running this job on the side, you took pains to keep your presence here secret. I don't imagine it would bother anyone if we laid your bodies to rest at the bottom of one of these canyons.
Nice, Book. You shoot Book. You got too many guns trained on you, I think. Back up, boys. Back up.
It's damaged goods anyhow.
Tracy's gonna live. I don't want Tracy to live. I hate him. I hate the guy. Yeah.
That was the plan.
Wow.
That was a good plan.
The whole thing, including Kaylee and him coming down and him coming up,
Far off about me being stupid.
and him overhearing what Book was saying.
Never could get my life working right.
That seems a little far-fetched.
Not once after the war. Sorry.
Right here.
That stupid message of mine, and I was trying to play you guys. You'll do it. You'll get me home.
Okay. I mean, they're on the planet, right? Isn't this Saint whatever?
When you can't run, you crawl. And when you can't crawl, when you can't do that,
You find someone to carry you.
Okay. Play the
No, it's
melancholy
funny.
music. I do not give a
We
fuck
went to the war
about
never
this
looking
guy.
to come back, but it's
Sorry.
the real world. I couldn't survive.
Yeah, they are on the planet.
You two carried me through that war. And now I need you to carry me just a little bit further.
All right, let's talk about episode 12 of Firefly. So I have a few issues with that episode. Definitely not one of my favorites, unfortunately. The first issue I'll talk about is the quote-unquote plan on what to do with Tracy. I actually liked what transgressed, from him pulling the gun to him being shot by Mal with Jane making the distraction. I thought that was pretty good. I liked it, the coordination they made to take Tracy down. But then hearing that was the plan all along, I mean, that seems a little ridiculous. The plan was to have Book say what he said to Mal, like, let's turn him in, and to have Tracy overhear that. And then Tracy's going to pull a gun, and then he was going to quasi take Kaylee hostage, and then all that was going to, no, I'm sorry. I do not buy that. They shouldn't have added that at the end, that was the whole plan. I've been very impressed a lot with the writing in the show so far, and some of that was, especially last episode is easily the most come to mind example of Mal and people being a step ahead of a certain character and also a step ahead of the audience. This is going a little too far with that. I think they've played that trope one too many times in this episode specifically. So, yeah, that's my first big complaint. My second one is the Tracy's acting. I thought he was fine. I thought he was actually pretty good when we first heard his voice on The Message itself, and then he was fine when he woke up and whatnot. I really spotted how poor his acting became when he pulled the gun on the bridge. Maybe it's just not his strong suit to act that way. Not every actor or actress under the sun can play every which role or play every which emotion or state of mind the same way with the same amount of have it be the same quality. And man, was that striking when he was waving the gun around and the way he was talking, and I just didn't like it. I thought it was pretty bad, to be honest with you. Like, you might have noticed me during that part of the reaction really not saying too much. It's because I was kind of just focused on his bad acting, and it was pretty distracting there. And that continues all the way through when he has Kaylee talking to Mal on the rafters, whatever you want to call those paths around the ship above the main deck. So that was too bad. And then even towards the end, it got okay again when he was just talking softly when his corpse was being brought out to his mother and father. It's just I didn't feel anything for him. I guess here's the third part of my complaint was his plan, and bringing Zoe and Mal into his kind of stupid plan. And being like, I'm sorry if and he was talking to Kaylee at this point. I'm sorry if I got you guys caught up in this. Like, of course you were gonna get them caught up in this, caught up in something. You're on the run from these guys. You play dead and this and that. And I get you wanted to help your family off that rock. And if it's snowy all the time, I get it. Probably not the greatest place to live. So that part is noble. I understand. But you get your organs taken out. I just want to make sure I understand this. You get your organs taken out, and then like these new high-tech organs or something get put in to be smuggled, and then you're supposed to go find some place to get those taken out, and your organs get put back in. Where are your organs? I mean, they got to be being shipped with you, right? Or I don't know. Another portion of the episode that I felt the writing was a little weak, and it really just kind of placated into me thinking that Tracy's just a big douchebag, getting Zoe and Mal into this not only plan of his, but dumb plan of his. And yeah, I did not feel anything for him and his death at the end. I'm actually glad he fucking died. Seems harsh. I'm glad he fucking died. So I'm sorry. I'm probably going a little harsh at this episode. It definitely had some great moments. I really didn't think he was going to wake up. I really thought he was going to be dead. And maybe that seems gullible. And once again, on the side, or in hindsight, I should say. And I loved the being on the snowy planet, and the chase scene was really cool and all that. The beginning scene with they're on that massive station, and you just saw how big it was with that one shot with how small Serenity was on the outside. And then they were at this like little carnival place, and the scene with Simon and Kaylee, with Simon completely bungling another conversation with Kaylee again. That was really good. Somewhat disappointing. I really want them to at least have a thing. Or at least have a kiss or whatever. And you know, Kaylee grabbed his hand at the end. And yeah, so definitely it seems like I hated this episode. I did not. I do not. Of course, I can never hate a Firefly episode. It's just I have to come at it from a certain level of quality expectation, right? That's the whole point. You know, it's this show is so good. Not every episode can be so good. There are gonna be ones that are lower than others, and you know, wait for my ranking. I can't wait to rank these episodes. And yeah, this one is gonna be lower, definitely. What can I say? Thank you all for watching this reaction with me here on YouTube. Like I said at the beginning, if you are watching but you are not yet subscribed and you enjoy my videos, please really consider subscribing so I can continue bringing these videos to you for your entertainment. Also, leave a like, leave a comment down below, letting me know what you thought not only of this episode, but of my reaction to it as well. All right, everyone, I will catch you all in the next reaction.